Hey, good morning, you all. God bless you. Welcome back to the channel. Man, this time of the year, you all, it's hot. And I've got a herbal garden growing right up there on the side of the hill. And when it don't get rain, I've got to constantly be watering that garden every day. So I decided to make a poor man's sprinkler system for that garden. I just sprinkled my foot there. That's what happens when you get old. But I'm gonna take up here and show you my simple sprinkler system. I think you'll like it. It's simple, it's easy to do. All it is a bucket, PVC pipe, and a piece of pipe in the ground. And the reason I wanted to do it this way is a lot of times you know, I'll take this 5-gallon bucket here and I'll just be splashing water everywhere. And sometimes you disturb the roots of the plant when you do that. So, you know, there's all kind of ways to irrigate this. And I obviously, I didn't copy somebody else's way of doing this. I just invented that myself last night. I just thought, well, you know, I just made my wife a flower garden, and I've got a rock garden down here with some herbs growing in it. So I'm going to show you just exactly how it works. So me and my little grandson got together this morning, and we decided he could help me make this irrigation. You can see his Play-Doh still sticking right there. So this is just a 3-gallon bucket. You can use whatever size you want, just a pipe fitting. That just happened to be a T that I had on hand there. And of course, you just come out of the bottom of your bucket with a fitting that fits that. Put an O-ring on it, and you got you a piece of PVC pipe. You run it the length of your garden and just put some holes. These are like 16th inch holes, every 6 or 8 inches, all the way out this pipe to the end of it, okay? That's simple and easy to do. Now, I'm going to show you just exactly how it works. And doing it this way, you can get the water just right at the roots of your plants, and you won't disturb them when you do that. The good thing about this is, you all, that you can slow this down. You can slow how much water feeds into that by simply putting a plug in it and drilling a hole the size that you want to in there. But this thing right here works slicker than a ribbon, and I don't have to walk out through there with a bucket and just slosh water, okay? That's how that works. Check that out. Now that's running the full length. That's a 10-foot section of pipe right there, and this thing is 10 feet long. It's a simple rock garden. See? Of course, I got some herbs growing in it. See that? Now that's not quite in position yet. I haven't really positioned it. That was just a quickie for this video right here. I will move it down the hill just a little bit further so that it's sitting right in the middle of the roots of those plants right there. Now I'm just putting an equal amount of water right at each plant. See that? So you see, there's the garden that I made her. You see the stone wall that I laid. Remember that chisel that I made, a blacksmith chisel, or that stone chisel I made. I needed that to cut some of these stones. They're over 100 pounds each. This thing is 10 feet long, and of course I poured a concrete wall on top of that to bind that all together. Also got a motion detector alarm there, so that if an animal comes up there in the nighttime, they'll set the alarm off and hopefully it makes them go away. That's what it looks like. That's her flower garden. So I will mount a bucket over here somewhere on the left, and she'll be able to just walk right out there with a bucket of water, and she can water these flowers without having to walk up through here and pour slop water on them. You can see that sort of washes your dirt away. And especially when they're not really established yet, that really don't help the root system at all. So you all, that's all there is to it. Now, right now it's really dry and getting drier, and this week is supposed to be in the high 90s in the state of Virginia. That's awful dadburn hot to be up here in the mountains, the high 90s. So the rain barrels are empty. I've got a rain barrel right here at the building, 55 gallon barrel, and that's how I used to water this little garden up here. But if you think about it, if Grandma likes to water her flowers all the time, and she could just walk right out on the deck and pour water into a bucket, and she didn't have to walk all the way through the garden to do it, that would be wonderful. So I'm going to do that to my wife's patio. I'll show you her patio garden that I just made. And after that, you all, God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. That's another tip from your Bland County Survival Man. Have a wonderful day.